I just wanted to amend my, or append, I should say, my video from yesterday concerning Patrick Woyan, the mayor of College Park, Maryland, who was arrested a couple of days ago for ownership of child pornography. As I said yesterday, and as you may already know, if you've been paying attention, Mayor Patrick Woyan, ex-mayor Patrick Woyan, now he's in the slammer, as far as I know. I don't know whether he's been given bail or has been allowed to bail himself out or not. But he was not just any mayor of any small town. He was somebody who was tight with the inner circle at the White House, made frequent visits to the White House, and was particularly close, it seems, to the Secretary of Transportation, who gets called Mayor Pete a lot, Pete Buttigieg. I'm just going to call him Buttigieg. That's just my way of disrespecting him, because I don't respect him. So what should develop today but that Buttigieg would deny that they had any kind of past together. They barely knew each other, right? Even though there are pictures of them together, arm in arm, where they're saying where Woyan is talking about how they met at a White House gathering, and their husbands met also, and how they shared, they and how Buttigieg was a mentor to Woyan, about how to be a gay mayor, and deal with the things that gay mayors have to deal with. I don't know. So he was very much he's very much in the Buttigieg mold. He was supposedly happily married. I don't know. I hope that he and his partner don't have any adopted children. I sincerely hope that that's not the case. But anyway, he was the model, new politician, new liberal, gay politician, neoliberal, I should say, who's front and center about his sexuality, although apparently he wasn't front and center about everything concerning his sexuality. What in some way disappoints me, even though I don't have, I have zero respect for Buttigieg for what I know about him, but the idea, just the fact that these people, these high level politicians, these high level people, these reptilian types, not physically reptilian, but reptilian in their souls. How it's so easy for them just to cast somebody aside, if that person becomes a liability, which this guy clearly has, right? They were good friends. There's ample documentation of that, and now Buttigieg is saying, no, I didn't know him at all. Almost like Peter denying Christ. I don't want to be sacrilegious here, but same kind of thing. Peter obviously knew Christ very well, but he denied him 3 times because he was afraid of the mob. In one of the famous stories collected in the Gospel, Buttigieg is denying that he was ever friends with Woyan now, not out of fear of the mob, but just out of expediency. Somehow, I would respect Buttigieg more if he said something like, "Yes, we were friends, and I knew nothing about this proclivity of his, and I am horrified to find out that this is true about him. And I don't know if Buttigieg does the pseudo Christian thing, but if he does, he could say something like, "He'll be in my thoughts and prayers." I don't give up on my friends, even when they've clearly done something wrong. So if he had said something like that, if he'd owned up to them being buds, which you look at these pictures of them, they're clearly guys who know each other. Clearly, they're basically the same, one and the same. They have the same, basically the same image, and they were revered and respected by the liberal elites for being the way that they were, for being, like there was some article in Time magazine, I seem to remember a little while ago, with Buttigieg and his husband and their kids. I guess I don't know how many kids they had. Maybe they just had one kid at the time, and it was like first family, even though Buttigieg was clearly not going to win the nomination. It was like, this is the new normal, people, get used to it. It was that kind of attempted conditioning of the abnormal, and trying to make it render it normal. But I don't know. It's just disappointing. Like people should, even if their friends mess up, even if their friends are like, I don't know. If I found out a friend of mine had done some terrible things, I wouldn't just, oh, well, I never knew him. He's no friend of mine. I barely knew him. I wouldn't say that. There's something about just the casual disloyalty they can exercise in moments like this that is so ignoble. But then it's being a collector of CP is not very noble either. And as I alleged yesterday, without alleging it, one wonders about birds of a feather. One wonders if his friends, his friends in high places, which include Buttigieg and others, if they could have similar things to hide, because this is a proclivity that seems to be very much favored by our elites. So those are my thoughts on Buttigieg and his attempt to distance himself from his friend, the now disgraced former mayor Pete Willian. Thanks for watching.